This show is a member of the Sorgatron Media Podcast Network. Find out more at sorgatronmedia.com. This show is brought to you by IndyWrestling.us. Check out IWC, RWA, and more. And listeners like you, support this show at patreon.com/Wrestling Mayhem Show.
Hungry as fuck, but I ain't starving yet. Chain for the pain, cocktail dog set. Never said I was a gangster or thug, but I'm an animal. For the taste of the fly.
Hey guys, it is the Indy Mayhem Show. I'm Mike Sorg at Sorgatron on Twitter here in the Sorgatron Media Studios in Pittsburgh, PA. Sorry, my guest is distracting me off the side of my eye here. But we'll get into why that is in just a moment. But in the meantime, please check out everything, all the Indy Mayhem Show interviews and so much more at WrestlingMayhemShow.com and IndyWrestling.us, where you can support a lot of the indie wrestlers that are represented over on there. In various ways and on shows, and you can look up a lot of the names that we do interview, and they are represented over there with the plenty of the promotions that we do interact with here and do production for or partner with or whatever. Also, please drop us a line to our email address, goodtimes@wrestlingmayhemshow.com or 412-206-WMS0 if you have questions for any of our announced upcoming guests, or if you have anybody you would like us to interview on the show. We do bring a lot of people on that are recommended, especially in the last several months, and we're always looking, hey, we can't see all the wrestling on there because, damn it, there's a lot of wrestling out there. And we don't always have eyes on it. So that's why anybody that can help us out with that, we do appreciate it. And this week, this is somebody that I have watched wrestle several. I actually filmed him wrestle several times. And sometimes I need to bring a towel. He's with us. He is Sizzlin Stan Stylez, joining us remotely right now. He has shake weight in hand.
That's right.
This is great. I feel like... What's that?
The whole world's shaking. The whole world's like shaking here right now.
Shaking. I feel like I'm in one of your Facebook videos, which I don't know how I feel about that entirely. But we're dealing with Skype lag, so bear with us for just a moment here. But anyways, Stan Stylez, there's definitely a lot to talk about here. You got a show coming up very shortly. Talking about you're a lot of fun to watch in film here when I see you in the area. But first of all, a little bit of an icebreaker for people that don't know who you are. What is your earliest memory of professional wrestling?
Oh boy, earliest memory probably when I first saw it. It had to be when I was a young kid, and it was I remember I saw Hulk Hogan, and I was like, wow, this guy's like larger than life. And then, as we got older, I was a big like Ninja Turtles and like G.I. Joe nut. And then I just remembered one Saturday morning, I'm like, I want to watch wrestling. And because it was just coming on, they were showing a commercial for WWE Superstars. And I saw Shawn Michaels doing Heartbreak Hotel. And I'm like, this was hooked from that point on. I was like, oh, this is what I want to do. This guy's awesome. I want to be like this guy.
That's awesome. So how did you go from there? Well, obviously the Shawn Michaels influences by the looks of things.
Oh, yeah.
How did you go from there to deciding I want to get in the ring and do something like this?
I would always watch it, and I'd be like, this is awesome. This is what I want to do. I always was this, like, after high school, I was like, man, I really didn't have like anything else that I wanted to do except be a wrestler, be a professional wrestler. And I was like, I want to do this, and none of my family like really were like big wrestling fans. I was the only one, right? So I'm like, I gotta train. I started to work out. I wanted to look larger than life, just like Shawn Michaels, like all those guys I watched, like Shawn Michaels, Lex Luger, Tatanka, Sting, and Undertaker. I was just like, they're so larger than life. I want to be just like that. I started to go to the gym, started to work out, started to train to be a professional wrestler, and then here we are today. And I've been doing this for almost over 8.5 years.
We have, I want to throw a little video up here for you guys on the video side of things. You're somebody who definitely, well, you couldn't not get people's attention, I think, when you showed up here with RWA. So let me paint the picture for you guys that are maybe seeing this. So you got Sizzlin Stan Stylez gets introduced for the first time by the sex champion Casey Reeves that had been around for a while. He has the shake weight. He's doing what you think with the shake weight. He's got whipped cream. He's eating whipped cream. You have come to actually give whipped cream to the audience.
Oh yeah, I love it. There I am watching this on my Facebook. Yeah, there I am. I'm all about entertaining. I love I love our fans so much, and RWA is great. I love RWA. I haven't been there in a while, but I'm going to be there soon. But yeah, I always have to, I love whipped cream. I'm the king of cream. So why not? Everyone's like, oh, I want whipped cream. Well, here you go. Here's some whipped cream. And give them what they want. It's a mouthful of cream.
And the bigger thing, this is the part that sold me on the deal was when you were introduced and took off. I don't even know how many pairs of pants in this sequence as you're being introduced here. But it definitely kind of got my attention there. So tell me, how did Sizzlin Stan Stylez come about?
The 3 pants, yeah. I get asked this question a lot. I really don't know. I just kept on manifesting myself. Like, you really have to adapt or perish, and I really stick to those words. I always try to evolve myself. I always try to do something different every time. Every year, I'm always like, what can I do to entertain like no one else? Then I did the pants. Just came, it was just an idea. Like, I usually get my best at just the gym. It's like, oh well, like I'll have 3 pairs of pants, and my name's Sizzling Stan Stylez, so I'll rip up a pair of pants after sizzling, after staying at their styles, and then it just caught on. People were like, oh my god, it's amazing. Then I started using it as an offensive move. Now it's called the Pants of Doom. So yeah, a fan named that for me, and I was like, it's perfect. I just always try to just think of different ways with my shake weight, with my whipped cream. My first problem in wrestling when I first started was I would be Stan Stylez to the ring, but I wouldn't be Stan Stylez when I wrestled. I was just a regular wrestler. And a lot of other wrestlers are like, come on, like early on, it's like they're stuck in that rut. So I always thought to myself, what can I do to express myself in the ring, like things I do? And then the pants, the shake weight, my finishing moves, and whipped cream, all that. Everything I do, it's me.
That's awesome. We're having a little bit of you feeding.
Oh, there I am again. Pants.
There's little kids getting whipped cream in this. And there's the offensive maneuver at the beginning of the match against SOS. This is great. So it definitely it's something that sticks out on the card. It definitely did for me when I saw you guys at RWA. From that, obviously you've moved from being a wrestler to, and we're talking about a little bit beforehand, and one of the reasons I want to get you definitely on by this week. You have a big show coming up in Wheeling, West Virginia, and may have passed by the time some people have listened to this, depending on when they get their podcast feed and everything too. But tell us what you're up to. This
show is my baby. I got a fly right here.
There it is.
this Stan Stylez Intergender Bonanza, right? The Stan Stylez Intergender Bonanza. This was just a small idea turned to a big idea. Like it just manifested itself. Joey Ryan, even when I was promoting this, reached out to me, wanted to be a part of it. A lot of other girls contacted me, female wrestlers, like just supporting me so much, saying they're just so happy of what I'm doing, what I'm trying to accomplish. I'm trying to accomplish change, because intergender wrestling, to me, I love it. It's I want to wrestle women. Some of the women in not just in the indies and all over, like they are just so talented, and they even work harder than the guys. And I want to wrestle the best. Man, women, doesn't matter. So, and all my engagements, all my social media, if I'm wrestling a girl, it gets the most engagement. So people want to see me wrestle women. I love wrestling women. Why not? So I had the idea back in probably early January, I said I want to do an all intergender show. SCWA, a small little company in West Virginia, they allowed me to do it. And it was going to be in Glendale at first. Just a small little arena, small show, right? Just some of the girls and guys I know, like, let's do something different. This all started because I had an intergender match against Rain of Sky, and it just sparked attention. Everyone loved it. They was going crazy. They were so entertained. Like, that area, like, a lot of people didn't see an intergender match before in West Virginia. They were like, oh wow. And even the owners, they were like not like too thrilled that I wanted to do that. And I said, let's do it. Like, I want to do something different. Let's change the game. And it was just a hit. And I said, they allowed me to do an intergender show. And then the McClure Hotel contacted me and they said, "Hey, your show's getting a lot of buzz. How about you move it to the ballroom?" And this ballroom, it can hold 500 people. I wait till you. It's just like, if you think that it's going to, the Bonanza, the Stan Stylez Intergender Bonanza is going to be good, like, just up it by like 20, 30, 40%, maybe even more. That's how great this show is going to be this Friday. Everything is just, it's going to blow your mind.
That's awesome. We're rolling.
Blow your mind.
That's great. You say, and in the card, of course, you're taking on Joey Ryan. There's a lot of great names on there. Sonny Kiss, who I know I've been seeing on Lucha Underground, has been, I think, my introduction to Sonny Kiss there. So Holodead, who I know we've seen in RWA as well.
Yep, Holodead. She's gonna be taking on Xavier Cross. Sonny Kiss is gonna be teaming with Killian McMurphy versus Ali Rex and Mike Orlando. Now, Mike Orlando is actually injured, but he has done a promo for me saying that he's still going to be there and he still wants to wrestle. So, I'm throwing the rule book out the window for this, ladies and gentlemen. You don't know what's going to happen. You just have to buy only $20 for a ticket. You can buy a ticket. You're going to be entertained like you've never been entertained before. It's going to be so amazing.
That's awesome. How are you feeling here? Again, we talk about like 48 hours to your event as of this recording. Less than, actually.
Yeah.
You got the first event, Butterflies, going?
Honestly, no, I really don't, which is weird. I'm more like, I can't wait to be here. I'm just like, when is it? You know, it's coming up so fast. I'm like, when's it going to be Friday? When's it Friday? I got my odds and ends done. I have my Bonanza binder of everything. I really planned this out step by step. Of course, you always have roadblocks and hurdles, but happen, but hey, this is another challenge, this stuff ain't easy, guys. One day I became a professional. I was a professional wrestler, a promoter, and a booker all in one day, and I was like, so no, I really don't have the butterflies. I really think I'm gonna have it once I see all my talent, once I see the ring up, once I see everything, and I just let all those fans in. I think that's what I'm gonna be like. I'm gonna take it in. That's why I feel like I'm gonna be like, wow, like I did this. Like I accomplished this. All these months of planning, and it's finally here.
That's awesome. So obviously, going into this, you had a big idea for a show. Is this something that, if it goes well, could lead to something bigger? Is there a hopefully one day kind of plan after this, depending on how it pulls off?
We got to see how this goes. So far, the response has been amazing. Like, especially this week, I sold a lot of pre-sale tickets. I believe I have over 50, almost probably 60 pre-sold tickets already. A lot of people have been hitting me up on my social media to save them tickets to they're going to, right? So there's fans driving 5 to 6 hours to come to see this show. It is just baffling. It blows my mind. I'm just, wow, they just can't wait. The wrestlers and the fans, like, out of all the shows I've been on and over 8.5 years of professional wrestling, I've never seen fans or the wrestlers more excited than for this show. That's just it. I feel it right here. It's like I feel it in my shaker, but I feel it in the heart too. And it's just an amazing feeling. But yeah, it's just, it could be something bigger. I mean, other people were hitting me up saying, hey, you want to bring this to Philly? You want to bring it to New Jersey? I'm like, I got to see how it does. Could be an annual thing, a semi-annual thing. We just got to see. Just got to come, girls, guys, everyone, come to see the show. Support me, support equality, support intergender wrestling, because it's going to be an amazing show.
I think I talked about it. I can't remember if it was before or after we started here, but I felt like I was on your Facebook Live show that I see pop up in my feed every once in a while. Tell us a little bit of what you're doing with Facebook Live and how that's been working for you on there.
My Hottie of the Week is supposed to be tonight, but I'm doing this, so I'm going to postpone it. I might have some of my Hottie of the Week come live with me on it tomorrow.
Oh,
Hottie of the Week tomorrow, Thursday. Usually it's Wednesday for Women Crush Wednesday, but we're gonna make it Thursday. I might have a Hottie of the Week on there live with me. But no, Hottie of the Week, it literally came from another podcast, and it was just me recording, talking about women. And the very first Hottie of the Week was actually Kesha years ago, and it just caught on so much for people like, I just want to hear Stan do his Hottie of the Week, and then I started doing I started doing a lot of the WWE divas, And then I was like, let me use the indie girls. And then when I started doing the indie girls, that's when it got more attention because, like, oh my God, Stan's is talking about these. And it's really just me putting over the girls, how great they are and how hot they are. And it's just me having fun. It's just me. It's just me being me. And I used to do it on YouTube, and I started doing it on Facebook Live. And then all my fans were like, keep doing it on Facebook Live. It's great when you're on Facebook Live. I get more engagements when I'm on Facebook Live. So kept it on Facebook Live from now on.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So leading into this, first of all, obviously it seems like you're paying attention, especially Intergender and everything. A lot of big names are on this show. So obviously you're paying attention to what's happening out there in the indies. Is there anything that you're watching, you're seeing on the indies, or any stuff you're seeing on TV that is either just catching your attention that you want to let people know about, or just kind of, or even inspiring you?
I'm really, I always was a fan, but I'm really becoming a big fan of Scarlett Bordeaux. Oh, that's right. I just love how she calls herself the Smoke Show. How she licked I'm just like, I want to match with Scarlett Bordeaux. That's maybe down. That may be Stan Stylez or Bonanza too, or somebody else that's watching this. And the promoters book that because I think that me and Scarlett Bordeaux.
We were just. I didn't watch it, but I saw a picture about how she's bringing sexy back to Impact Wrestling.
Yeah, well, she can bring sexy. I'll bring the Sizzling, and that's a match made in heaven, right in the ring.
There you go.
Oh my God, I got to for that. Oh man,
yep.
She can have some of this too. That's right.
Awesome. So far, how many years have you been wrestling again?
Well, 8.5 years. Going to be actually 9 in February.
Wow,
which is crazy. It's crazy.
What is the best and worst thing about indie wrestling for you so far?
The best thing is the fans. The worst thing are the injuries.
Mm-hmm.
Without a doubt, fans, number one. Injuries suck, and they happen. So we're all human. We're not invincible. But I absolutely love the fans.
That's awesome.
Love it.
That's awesome. So first, where can people find information about your big show coming up? And where can people generally find you on the indies?
Oh, my goodness. Well, the show, just all my social media, just look up Stan Stylez Intergender Bonanza. I actually think somebody has this on YouTube. It's all of my social media too. At the Sizzling one's my Twitter. Sizzlin Stan Stylez on Facebook. Sizzling_Stan_Stylez on Instagram. Instagram's becoming really big. I think Instagram's going to be taking over Twitter. Actually, almost did take over Twitter. Yeah, I have been all the matches, the promos, people just. If you want tickets, you can purchase them at the door or PayPal me /Stan Stylez. They're all $20, right? If you buy a ticket though, ladies and gentlemen, if you buy a ticket through PayPal or before the show actually happens, you get to come in first and get the ringside seats because I think ringside seats might be sold out. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I didn't do that because again we were having a small arena and we turned to a big arena. I said, you know what, just keep all the tickets the same. Just come in, make it all one price, make it simple. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you can find me there. I've been wrestling all over. RWA, I'll be RWA Pro. SCWA in West Virginia. They're actually going to be doing more shows now at the McClure Hotel. Capital Wrestling in Jersey. Northern Tier Wrestling. I also am on the West Coast. I might be going back to UWU in December. Maybe you might see me in California. I love wrestling in California. I love California. Love it. And those babes, that's right. But yeah, I'm also in Super Crazy Wrestling and New Moon Wrestling in Philadelphia and Pottstown. That's all over the place.
Awesome. And we got covered where you guys are online. Well, big shout out, of course, a couple people in the chat room. I believe this is Ref Wayne that's in the chat room.
Yes, Ref Wayne's going to be one of my refs. For the Bonanza, he's excited. He's so excited. And
shout out to Desi Ray out there as well.
That's actually Raina Sky. She's going to be taking on Ty Awesome, Danny Ferrara, and Mark Angel. That's going to be one hell of a match. Fatal 4-way intergender match. Why not? Something different. Change.
That's awesome. Go check it out, dude. This has been the funnest thing to see develop on social media. And you are going to have cameras there. This is going to be filmed for a release afterwards if anybody can't get the wheeling this weekend.
Yeah, I have tons. I got hit up by tons of people. They're going to take pictures, film this. It's not going to be streamed live. I was trying to do it, but it just got too hard and too complicated.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah.
It's so, and I said, you know what? More fans actually said, I want a DVD. I want to buy a DVD. So there will be DVDs of this. I will be editing it, everything. It's guys, it's gonna. I mean, nothing's gonna beat the experience for the first ever Stan Stylez Intergender Bonanza live. But if you can't be there, because I have fans in Germany, even the UK, they said they want a DVD. So DVDs will be coming, ladies and gentlemen.
There you go. Go check it out. Follow social media. You'll have links for that. And of course, you can check out some Stan Stylez over on IndyWrestling.us as well, and all those places. Jeez, I love that every interview I do, I hear like 3 more indie promotions that I've never heard of before.
There's so many, and there's more to come. This year, I've probably made more debuts. This year and last year, I made more debuts than I did in all the years I've wrestled. My name is getting out there more and more, and I love it.
That's awesome. A big testament out there. Thank you so much, Stan Stylez, for Sizzlin Stan Stylez for joining us. You. I gotta get the full name, your full Christian name. It's been a pleasure. There you go. It's been a pleasure to film you and have a chat with you. Go check out the show. Good luck with everything in the Sizzlin Stan Stylez Intergender Bonanza. All the words in there. Please support that show. And until next time, please support Indie Wrestling. This show is a member of the Sorgatron Media Podcast Network. Find out more at sorgatronmedia.com.